G'day, welcome back to the vlog. So today is my final day in Australia. I've been here 6 months, and I came out this time with the idea that Dad was actually going to die, and I'd spend the time between his death, and us getting probate to clear out the family house. Well, I've cleared out a fair amount of it. But my brother's like, oh, you don't need to do this anymore. So I'm like, okay, well, I was going to leave at Christmas, see? I was going to leave at Christmas Eve and have the whole house cleared out. And I go back to Sydney and my brother's like, oh, you can stop doing that now. You don't need to do that anymore. And I'm like, but you just asked me. He asked me like 7, 8 months ago to come out and help him. And so that's what I've done. I've helped him out and I've cleared out the house, most of it, but 70, 80% of it. And then I get back to Sydney and he's like, oh, don't bother anymore. And I'm like, well, okay, fine. So I'm buggering off. Back to London, back to home, back to Duncan, back to my kiddies. Oh, it's going to be so nice to be home, even though it's freezing over there at the moment. Yeah, it's like beautiful 25 degrees here in Sydney. And it's freezing in London. So, but I'll be home and I'm forever grateful for that. So, myself a night at Crown Towers in Sydney, just to try and relax and take my mind off it, because Dad's not very long for this life. He's not well at all, and I just haven't been able to take my mind off it. It's just been such a stressful 6 months, mainly dealing with my bloody dickhead of a brother. He's just been so difficult, and it's almost like he's Jekyll and Hyde. You know, one minute he's really nice to me, and other times he just lashes out and is actually really cruel. And I just had a gutful, really. And so I came here, shut myself a night here. So this is the room. It's called a studio room. It's been lovely. It's got a nice little sofa there and beautiful, comfortable bed and lovely mood lighting and even the robes are really lovely, you know. I had a bath last night, lovely bath, nice big deep bath with a view. It's just been lovely. I just want to need it. And I've got airport hotel because I've got an early start. I'm flying by business class with Vietnam Air. So I've got a 9 hour trip to Ho Chi Minh City and then 7 hour layover and then 14 hours back to London. 14 hours. I really don't like doing long haul, but business makes it bearable. Just. So that's where I'm at, everyone. I probably will return to Australia at some point next year. This will be my 4th or 5th trip. Every time I've come out has been at the bequest of my brother, who tells me, "Oh, Dad's dying. You better come back. Dad's dying. You better come back." Well, honestly, he's like the boy who cried wolf. You know, this is like the 4th time. I even cut back my Bali trip short because he told me that Dad was dying and he better get back out here. And, you know, he called me. I was enjoying myself in Bali and then I got a call from Australia in tears from my brother going, "Oh, Dad's dying." And I'm like, yeah, but Dad's been dying for the best part of 2 years. And so, like, this past 6 months, I've seen him. He was perfectly fine 6 months ago, and he's deteriorated quite rapidly in that 6 months. So, and he's pretty well on his way out now. But I can't. How long is it going to take? He could be there for another 3 weeks. Well, what am I supposed to do if I can't clean up the house? I've been told off by my brothers for not cleaning up the house anymore. So I'm like, well, stuff it. I can't keep on putting my life on hold for you lot anymore. So that's where I'm at. I'm terribly stressed. But I'm looking forward to getting home and being with my family. And I'll be home for Christmas.